didn't see you there. This week on Athletes Domain, we'll be delving into the injuries that occur in the brilliant sport of soccer. Now I know what you're thinking. Soccer's a non-contact sport, but there are many hazards involved. Now here's Nick with the juicy insight. Soccer has one of the highest annual injury rates of any sport in the world. Over 35% of these cases happen to athletes between the ages of 15 and 24. 35.9% of these injuries are muscle strains and sprains. Contusions and abrasions, 24.1%. Fractures follow closely with 23.2%. Ankle injuries, 18.2%. And knee injuries, surprisingly low at 11.4%. Back to you, Owen. Oh, I didn't see you there. Injuries don't just happen on their own. There are a number of factors that increase the risk of injury. These factors are divided up into three main groups: behavioural, environmental, and organisational. Here is a table briefly outlining the three main groups of factors. We'll chat about these after this brief musical interlude. Oh, didn't see you there. When it comes to behavioural factors on the soccer field, it's all about being sensible and cool under pressure. If you know you're going to injure a player during a tackle, back off. 40% of injuries happen when there's player-to-player contact. Self-control is the key to a very good soccer player. You must always drink plenty of water and force yourself to stretch. Oh, I did not see you there. Environmental conditions are also essential to the safety of soccer. Though 80% of injuries occur when the field is dry, wet and muddy conditions require extreme safety. Muscle performance deteriorates as muscle temperatures fall, causing strains and sprains. Precipitation is about to arrive. Better head back inside. Fancy seeing you here. Organisation is one of the most important things in soccer. Correct safety gear is also very important. Wearing proper shin pads with tough ankle guards can protect almost every single ankle injury. 18.2% of injuries are ankle related. It is also very important to know where you stand as a player and what level you should be playing at. Arriving to the game or to training with enough time to warm up and stretch is essential, because if we do not stretch, our muscles are much more easily pulled. This is how some snapping and pulling of muscles and tendons can occur. Coming up after the break, we will demonstrate the correct safety attire required for a good and fun soccer match. Welcome back to Athletes Domain. As we promised previously, we will now demonstrate the correct safety attire required for a good and fun soccer match.
When playing soccer, the rules of the game require each player to wear the following: shoes or boots, shin pads, suitable sports clothing. The more cautious participants might want to acquire a helmet, but that's ridiculous.
In soccer, groin injuries are a most common occurrence. A groin pull or groin strain is when the groin muscles are torn from being stretched beyond their limit. In some cases, the muscles themselves are fine, but the tendons connecting the muscles are inflamed. Groin pulls can occur by doing anything from irregular kicks to bad stretching.
A grade 1 groin strain involves mild discomfort, often no disability, and usually does not limit activity. A grade 2 groin strain involves moderate discomfort, can limit ability to perform activities such as running and jumping, and may have moderate swelling and bruising associated. A grade 3 groin strain is severe injury that causes pain when walking. Muscle spasms, swelling, and significant bruising occur.
One scenario in which a groin injury can be sustained is when an attacker attempts a tricky trick move round a defender, as shown in this demonstration. Treating a groin pull is easy if you have the know-how. When an athlete feels sharp pain or even slight discomfort in the groin region, the Rice method should be administered.
The Rice method involves rest, ice, compression, and elevation. Observe this athlete as he sustains a groin injury. He correctly identifies the pain in his groin as a groin pull and immediately begins to rest. He then proceeds to cool his muscles with ice. This reduces swelling and blood flow, which decreases pain. In a realistic situation, ice would remain on for 20 minutes. Now for the compression. A bandage is wrapped around the injury. Bandages should be wrapped tight enough to inhibit movement, but should not press on the injury too hard. Usually this would be carried out by someone else, such as a coach or an innocent bystander. The athlete completes the last step in the process by finding whatever he can to elevate his leg above his heart. In this case, he's using a bin. Nice choice.
Groin pulls usually take 2 weeks to heal completely. Strenuous activity or exercise that involves the groin should be avoided. After the initial pain has subsided, do a variety of stretches, such as the standing groin stretch or the seated butterfly stretch.
Oh, I didn't see that. Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of Athlete's Domain. Catch you next time.